Mulligan.
Goody, goody. Yo, it's BoosterShane, and this is Retrothon 2024, and I am so glad to be back. Thank you again so much, RGL, for tolerating the booster and bringing them this Thursday back during the Sega block. We've already seen a bunch of great, beautiful Sega Genesis games. Supersonic Animaniacs Patak with what is it? I'm gonna butcher the name. Yoko Mano Demon Hunter, I think is what it is. Such great games, and I'm so glad that I can show off another one in this block. I am bringing you Alisia Dragoon, a little fantasy title of the Sega Genesis Mega Drive, and we're gonna play it for you today because that's what we do. And this is kind of a little unknown gem, I believe. I think that it scares some people off. I remember being scared of it myself. But here I am, playing it for you. And once again, the silver star fell from the sky, unleashing evil and destruction for the second time. What happened the first time? The only person who can save the world must seek out this object. Wait, what? You mentioned an object? What are they talking about? What kind of lore is that? All right, let's go with this silly game. And actually, the first time I ever really sat down to learn to play this game was because of RGL. We did a Sega Cruise Sega Countdown where we presented the top 10 Sega Genesis games of all time through each year. And we needed someone to play this game. And we had no volunteers. And I fell in love with this game. I knew I would. I always wanted to anyway. And it's a lot of fun, as you can see. We got gorgeous graphics, amazing music, some great controls, platforming, and fantasy elements. Didn't want to do that. That's all right. But two of the big main components to this speedrun, you'll see that I'm using my lightning attack. And you'll see up there in the top left corner, level 1. She's a little weakling. We need to level her up. Just make it an RPG, perhaps. However loose you want to be with your definition. But we're going to level up that attack right now. And as you can see as well, there is a bar that lights up when we're at full attack. That is its strongest attack. And you'll notice many times I will wait to use my attack until it is fully charged because it is so weak. It is the weak sauce. And we want the fire hot sauce. That's what we're looking to get into. You'll also notice when she gets hit, there's a little bit of a stun lock like that right there, just showing it off. Meant to do that intentionally. And so many times when you jump in the upper arc of your jump, you can avoid getting stun locked. So we're going to try to do that as much as we can. Ugh, not descending, Alisia. But we're also going to activate, you're going to see that one of the cooler aspects of this game is our familiar system. We have companions that help us along the way. You're only going to see 2, sorry. That's just the way it goes. This is the only time you're going to see Wonder Boy, the plasma ball here. And he helps us out with these enemies because we can't even face them. We don't even have the time or the respect to even look at them. Just turn our back, let our buddies do all the work. And that was Wonder Boy, the plasma ball. That's the last time you'll see him. And on to stage 2. Some more awesome jams. Beautiful palette here. And our first big gatekeeper to the speed run. See if we can one cycle this mini boss. Oh, instead I take a hit. Of course that was gonna happen. Just wait for the 3rd cycle. Oh, and I take a hit again, idiot. Just gonna have to do this slow and steady. That wins the race, I hear. You go slow and steady. There we go, finally. Took a lot of damage. We're gonna pick up this health that we don't normally. Certainly not the swaggiest runs, but to offer you today. That's right, we gotta jump to activate it. So silly. We're gonna get this hidden continue because the only way you can continue, I just realized I didn't start my timer. That's alright, who needs timers? Timers are overrated. We speedrun for fun here. Not for glory. For fun. That's how we do it. In the booster household. Pick up the hidden level up. Those jerks. Hide it in such weird spots. We're gonna go down here, get the health upgrade because we ain't very good. And we need it. We need all the help we can get. World record run certainly skips that nonsense, but we're also gonna get this health here because we're running low on health. Leave that guy up to his own devices here. Oh, I went too soon, of course. Of course, I had to mess this fight up when we're low on health. But that's okay. Just more time to get to know this weird looking thing. Tony's also here to help us out. He's this lizard dude. Come on, Tony. And there we go, the slowest fight ever. And jumping on to this airship, because it is a 90s game, you gotta have an airship. It's actually a giant creature fish that's been retrofitted to support people and platforms. So cool, so weird. I love it. Let's go. Get Tony back out here. We need his help. Oh, and you messed up my jump. These platforms are, they're great. They're great. I have nothing but good things to say about them. Pick up this attack here. Gives us endless lightning attack. Messed it up. That's okay. Ugh. We do not want to get hugged by those guys. They just stall and make you look silly. Oh, jump through the platform. That will happen. That does happen. Quite a bit. There's not a lot of information about this game online, but one of the things you'll find, it might be on a Games Facts thread or something, is about these platforms. Is there a more consistent way to get on these platforms? Oh, and the little bit of slowdown there, some blast processing for you guys. There's just so much on the screen blasting us. Wait for the cycle here. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but there's those 3 little shrimp things. Those are the only things you need to kill. Suddenly Darius, right? Very fun game. Very fun game. Listen to this music, so heroic. We're the hero. Alisia, stop getting hit. This is the portion of the speed run where you get my awful singing rather than commentary. That's right. This baby dragon's the worst. Oh, I think okay. That was a good fight. That can turn into a really long fight. And we're putting it out as misery. Did you see its organs were on the outside of its body? It was not a healthy dragon. Because normally our dragons are our friends. We got like 2 of them that we don't use. But if you want to see them, pick it up today. You'll also notice at this point, stages are now 2 screens long instead of the single screen that we were used to, and this is where the game really starts to ramp up. Ah, come on. I'm gonna damage boost so much through this section. Not even funny. Save our lightning attack for this guy. Done with this guy. Whatever. Whatever, dudes. You know, the problem with these guys, they look cool, and I'm sure if I stopped to hang out instead of speedrun this stage, we'd be friends because they seem like, you know, pretty cool dudes. They just live in this, you know, underground environment. They're not doing any harm to anybody. They got this cool attack that boomerangs back. Let's get the safety health there. Oh, guys, I was just talking you up and you had to do me dirty. Why'd you do me like that? All right, let's get this other safety health because we are not done just going ham on this. Oh, okay, we're a little low on health. Let's pick up this health, this safety potion. It is a marathon. In fact, let's go ahead and get this one now. We don't want to die here. Alright, one more damage boost. Get the 2 potions. Ouch, the steam. What an enemy. Steam. Vertical platforming, the best kind of platforming. Messed that up. It's alright. Should have plenty of health. We gotta tank a lot of damage against this tank. It's got this brain hitbox in its back. Thinks I'm not gonna hurt myself to get to it. Well, you got another thing coming, buddy. That's why we picked up all that extra health. Slow fight. Slow fight. Hopefully we can get it here before it goes into the cave. Okay. Oops, wrong way. And then turtle-style Technodrome reveal. Always cool. Friendship equals rejected. Don't be friends with Paul Saltine. That's what that chat means to me. I'm taking it out of context. And he's like sending a warning out to people. It's like, hey, to me, friendship equals rejection. Oof, calm down, buddy. I just kid. Thanks for coming out, y'all. You guys are great. All right, past the unskippable cutscene, and talk about some hardcore drugs because Alisia is on them now. This stage is nuts, and if you don't know what the way to go, it can be a real pain. Mess that up. That's okay. You know what, Marathon? Let's get the health. It's right there. It's 3 seconds. Not a big deal. Do 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 do. All right, let's see what kind of boss fight we have here. This guy can be a real jerk. Oh, that wasn't great. So the pattern that we want is whenever he spawns the machine guys. That right there. We didn't want him to do that because I don't have full electric power. So let him spawn here. Get rid of him. Nice. Okay. So now we should be able to get full lightning when he does his machine gun attack. And that gives me a chance to light him up. Very, very poor boss fight. I should be able to get him in 2 cycles. And now that machine gun is just hanging off in the abyss. Alright. Let's get him here. I should have given some sort of warning because that background behind there, I'm sure that's hurting some people's eyes, but I think it's awesome. Oh, never seen that before. Oh, here we go. And so now we have a cutscene. This one is skippable, but I actually gave such a huge estimate because of this cutscene. I don't want you guys in chat to go through life not having this shot right here. So enjoy. I did it all for you. Now you don't have to play this difficult game to get to this part. You can sit back and enjoy the Castlevania type reveal of the castle. Except for she's way hotter than Simon. Simon's hot dude, but Alisia, man, she's a looker. All right, and so now the final stage. Wish I knew what my timer was. That we're making great pace. We're still at 0 seconds, guys. We are PB pace here. Ah, took the extra hit. Oops. Whew. All right, this is a section that can be real easy to mess up. Let's see if I can get the timing right on these guys. Ah, I might have been too close. Let's just reset him. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, this is... We'll edit that out. This isn't live, I don't think. I think they mentioned there's like a delay, so they can probably edit some of that out. That's what I'm guessing. All right, I'm gonna play this mini boss a little safe. So, ouch, and then I immediately take a hit. That's how we roll. We just like to, you know, make it look like we're doing poorly, so that way, oh my gosh, okay, we might be doing poorly. That's all right. The slowest fight we could possibly do is 5 phases. That was phase 3, so we got this. Yeah, it's gonna be a 5 phaser. 5 phaser. Oh my goodness. 6 phases, of course. Get your popcorn out of here. Why do they throw those styrofoam popcorn pellets at me? Look, I don't know what to do with them either. I hate throwing them away. I know they are just the worst for the environment, but I don't go around throwing them at people. That's not what you do with them. Oh my goodness. Let's get this safety health, all of it. I'm sure something will go wrong. You beat the boss of the stage, and the game's like, you know what? Let's give you some ridiculous platforming puzzle. Remember the first time I played this, and I'm just like, no, just get me out of this stage. Because if you let these things spin too much, you'll spin off them. I made it look easy, but it can be very treacherous. Okay, here we go. This is why we picked up the continue. Final boss. Very difficult. Make or break time. This is where you make your bits, Booster. We'll do some of the cutscenes. So, Alisia, you have survived this long against our loyal army and reached our palace in the sky. Unfortunately, you have arrived too late. Our leader has begun to awake from his long sleep. That's the giant brain back there. Once again, we have brought him to life in this world. We'll see about that. Your life will make an excellent sacrifice to our leader. When he awakes, I thought he was awoken. You just make up your mind, dude. What an idiot. We're gonna have to kill him for that. Get out of here. Yeah. And then he dies behind us. You know what? We just don't even have time a day for him. So we just walk behind. We don't see his death. It's meaningless to us. And now to the final boss. But we definitely need Tony's help. We couldn't do it without him. All credit goes to Tony. Send him fan mail. That was not a great start to this fight. Usually, ouch, we can, I might be a little too close. We can usually take out that arm. Oh my goodness. Quicker than that? So we'll see how this fight goes. We'll see how, well, you know. We're just playing, giving a show. We're giving people the show. Wait for these aerial attacks, let my lightning, and then he attacks. Sucker, I was full blast. I'll teach him to mess with me. I've been playing this fight too long. He doesn't change his strats one time. I learned. Sucker, I told you. Look at yourself. You fell for it. What an idiot final boss. Just every time he comes in to swoop for attack, it's like, I'm at full power. Uh-oh, here we go again. Let it charge up, come in for an attack. Oh, what an idiot. He's gonna die soon. Yes, and there it is. There it is, everybody. That is Alisia Dragoon on the Sega Genesis, beaten by BoosterShane. Thank you so much, RGL, everyone here. Putting this on a whole week of retro games. Are you kidding me? What better place on earth can there be? This must be heaven. And now we have this dramatic cutscene. Alisia still trapped in the castle. However, it's blowing up and crashing to earth. So sad, you know, it's kind of a tragic ending, right? You know, and here she is, she's falling to earth. Oh, Lord. But for friendship, friends, can friends really save us? Is that really the meaning of life? What's gonna happen? We've been saved, our dragon buddy. Sweet Prince has saved us. Thank you so much. And then we get this awesome credit sequence where she travels back through the stages we defeated. Now they are not full of monsters and enemies. They have been thwarted, pushed aside by the magic of friendship and happiness and good. and RGL and Retrothon 2024. There is so much in store. I hope you guys have brought or ordering some food, because whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner that's coming up for you, you don't want to miss the rest of this Sega block, because if you're a Streets of Rage fan, we got that coming up next by Weldy Time, but we also have more of it coming up later by Sonic Man 2005 here in about 6 hours, and then even later than that, more Streets of Rage 2, Roto Storm, capping it off. That's right. And then more Sega, because we got Faust here in a few hours. Faust 4712 of GDQ fame. Yeah, we all know that guy. We all love that guy. Anytime Sega Crew posts a video on YouTube, if it's a Faust video, it's our highest viewed video, without a doubt. So much love. You got to stick around. And then, of course, you got Mr. Retro Sega himself, ciphering Clutch City with Shinobi. And then, oh man, this is my favorite typo. I think it's Tasmania. I think Cypher here in about 5 hours is playing Tasmania, but on the schedule, it's Taxmania. I hope to God it's Taxmania, because that sounds great. And then, of course, we got ZG followed up after that with Altered Beast, Jewel Master. Jewel Master, another insanely underrated jewel of a game. A master jewel. Jewel Master. And then Sharfers playing an FMV classic Wirehead. If you've never seen Wirehead, if you've never seen FMV, definitely tonight Sharfers throws it down. Full motion video. It's going to be so much dither. Just pixels and pixels of dither. Just spread out all over the place. Your eyes won't be able to handle it in HD, but it will be magical, and you got to be there. And then even later tonight, if you're still up, which I hope you are, because Kavik and Anthole, just the soul, spirit, everything that is RGL, they're playing tonight. So you can't go anywhere. You're trapped. Just handcuff yourself to the couch right now. And thank you so much. I have wasted so much of your time. I have been BoosterShane, and please cut me away anytime. Thanks so much. Love you all.